all these things are assigned to stop the routine. Okay, so let's just listen to our bodies. Number one, and if you happen to be exercising by yourself with me, call a friend or family member, have them check in on you in about an hour, just in case. Okay, so let's get started. The front of the table with our hips. Start weight even on those sit bones. Make sure you're away from your backrest with me. Nice tall back fold. Back, relax them down. Feet flat on the ground, sitting nice and tall, and elongating that spine all the way up through your neck. So let's get started. I'll press play, and we'll be on our way. All right, let's start with our nice warm up. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more like that. Last one. Good. Now starting with the neck, warming it up. Look downwards and upwards gently. Breathing in and out. 3, 4, and one more time. 5. Good. Now let's do the turtle movement, I like to call it, where you press your head forward up the neck, pull it back from the neck. Remember, keep looking forward, not down or up, just forward. 3, 4. Last one. Good. Now side to side, let's turn that head sitting tall, right to left, right to left. 3, 4, and last one. 5. Now lean that head to the side, but relax your shoulders. 2, lean and lean. 3, 4, 5. Very good. Let's move down to those shoulders next. Lift them up, breathing in, and lower them down, breathing out. 3, 4, and one more. 5. Moving on to those shoulders. Let's make some circles. We go back, breathing in, forward and down, breathing out. 2, breathe in and out. 3, 4, last one, and let's switch directions. We'll go forward and up, breathing in, and back and down, breathing out. Remember, pinky fingers lead the way when you go back. 3, you got it. Nice deep breath in and out. Loosen those shoulders up. 5, very good. Now let's do a little bit with our arms reaching up. Pretend you're climbing a rope, reaching up and breathing as high as you can. Reach. Reach. And one more time each arm. Very nice. Now let's open the arms like we're swimming, breathing. And last one. All right, now let's put those thumbs on your armpits and lift your elbows just to your shoulder height. Breathing in and out. Good. Now I'm going to turn the chair to the side so you can see me a bit better. So just hold on a moment. And what I want you to do is row. So arms are down low, and then we slide those elbows behind our back. Breathing in and out. Warming up your upper back. Now freeze right there. Hold those elbows back, and then straighten your arms behind you. We call this movement a kickback. And it works those tricep muscles. Breathing in and out. Good. Now I'm going to turn my chair back, so just hold on a moment, okay? And now let's do a little bit of internal, well, what we call it is internal, so moving inward, and external, moving outward from your shoulders. You're turning your arms inwards and outwards, inwards and outwards from your shoulders. Good. And arms straight out in front and give them a bend. Work those bicep muscles and breathe. Good. And moving on down to those wrists. Let's roll them in circles, breathing. And let's go the other way with the wrists 5 times. Very good. Now back and forth. So keep your arms still and just move the hands. Loosening up the wrists some more. And now let's do some fists and open wide. Fists and open wide. Now, open the fingers, close the fingers. Wide and together. Wide, together. Good. Now let's move down to our trunk. So starting with your arms at your sides, let's reach towards the ground on one side, and let's sit up tall. Then reach towards the ground on the other side, and sit up tall. Breathing in and out as you sit up. Remember, you don't have to lean to the side too far, just as much as you're comfortable. And always trying to reach to the sides and not to the front, just to the side. One more, each side. Good. Now let's bring our arms up halfway and have wide legs so you're sturdy. Let's sit tall and breathe in. Breathe out and let's turn our upper body to the right. Breathe in and breathing out, let's turn our upper body to the left. So we're getting that turn in our upper body. Right. Breathing in and out. 2. Breathe in and out. That's 3. 2 more. Turning slowly. Each side. 4. And last one, right and to the left. Very good. Now let's do some motion with our trunk forward and backward. Wide legs, arms across your chest. Now we're going to lean forward from the hips, keeping your back straight. Now we're going to lean back from the hips, keeping your back straight. Let's breathe in and out. 1. Breathing in, lean back. Breathing out, lean forward. 2. 3. Keep your back as straight as you can and move from the hips. 4. Very good, everyone. Keep it up. And 5. Now, we're going to keep those hands where they are. This time, walk your feet back a little and let's lean and lift one hip. Lean and lift the other. Now, if you need to use your arm rest, it's okay. So give it a try with your arms across your chest. 3. Breathing as you go. 4. And last one. 5. Nice. Now let's practice the arching and rounding of our back. Remember, when you arch your back, you press the shoulders and the hips to the back, your chin goes up slightly, and you're feeling that inward curve of your low back. Let's breathe in. And as we breathe out, chin comes down and round your back, pulling the belly button inward and your shoulders forward. Breathing in, arching. And breathing out, rounding. 3 more, really concentrate on how your low back feels. And 2 more. Inward curve and outward curve. Last one. Excellent. Moving down to those legs now. Lift your knees one at a time and breathe. 3, 4, and last one. Now you know what's next. Side to side, out and in with each leg, keeping that foot under your knee. 2. Opening up the hip now. 3, 4, and one more. Side to side. Excellent. Now let's take our hip and let's turn it inward and outward by lifting your right knee. And I want you to just kind of wave that foot side to side, bringing it inward, bringing it outward, inward, outward. You can feel that movement is coming from your hip. And one more time. Good. Now let's do the same with the left. Lift your left knee and swing your lower leg inward and outward gently. Feeling it coming from your hip joints. Inward and outward. And relax. Good. Now let's lift those heels up and down. Up and down. Using your calf muscles. And slide your feet forward now. Lift your toes as high as you can. Up, down, up, down. Work those shin muscles. Wake them up a bit. Good. Now lift each foot, straightening the leg, toe points up, one at a time. Straighten and bend, straighten and bend. 3, almost done warming up our lower body now. 4, and keep breathing. 5, good. Now I want you to take your right leg, lift the knee up and make some circles with that right foot. Breathe in. 3, 4, 5. Other way now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your left foot lifted up, circles. 5 times one way. And we'll go 5 times the other way. Good. And lift that right foot up again and point your toes, straighten the leg, point your toes towards you and away. Towards you and away. 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Good. Opposite leg, same thing. Forwards, toes up and away. Good. And last thing we'll do for the warm-up, can't forget about those little feet muscles. So let's curl and straighten the toes. Curl and straighten your toes. Warming up the arches in your feet. Good. We're all warmed up. Great job. Let's put those fingers together, inside out. Nice deep breath in, coming up. And out. Good. One more. Breathing in. And out. Fabulous. Okay, I'm just going to turn my chair. Just hold on one moment. And we'll do our stand-ups. So as always, I want you to make sure you're away from your backrest before you stand up. You got to slide those hips to the front of your chair. Wherever you're sitting, when you practice this, make sure you slide to the front of the surface first. Then slide those feet back. That way, if you go to sit back down, you're already going to be nice and close to it, and it's also easier to stand up from. Wide legs, so you'll be sturdy on your feet when you're standing. And make sure you use however much arm support you feel you need to be safe, but the challenge here and the goal is to do it with as little hand support as possible the more you practice. So if you use 2 arm rests right now, see if it's comfortable or possible for you to try it with just the 1 arm rest. Then maybe no arm rest, hands on the thighs, and then more challenging, arms out in front, arms across the chest, hands behind your head, or hands up. So you can try any one of those. Let's just start with 2 arm rests if you feel you need them. Let's lean forward with a nice straight back, hinging from the hips, and push up tall through your legs. Shoulders are back, relax them down. Show me that good posture, everyone you have. Good. Breathe. And as we come down, we're coming into a squatting pose, right? So we're bending the knees, the hips come behind us, feeling the body weight in your heels as you lower down, reaching for your arm rest if you need to. And let's practice again. Trying with a little less hand support now, 1 arm rest if you can. Lean and push up nice and tall. Shoulders back. You've got it. Good work, everybody. Coming down, the same thing. Try to use a little less hand support if you can. And once again, progressing to hands on the lap. If it feels okay for you, no pressure. We lean forward as we breathe and push up nice and tall through your legs. Remember, thumbs pointing out helps give you that nice open posture in your upper body. Slowly on the way down, hands on the thighs if it feels okay. Good. And moving right along, if you feel okay with me, you can try arms out in front. And remember, bending forward from those hips, the nose comes past the toes, and pushing up tall. Good. Slowly on the way down, bend the knees, hips go back, feel your weight in your heels as you lower. Now let's just do 2 more. Now you don't have to put your hands where I do. You put them wherever you're comfortable, okay? So next one I'm going to try is arms across the chest. If it feels okay, give it a try. Let's lean forward, breathing. Push up nice and tall. Excellent. Slowly on the way down. And have a seat, right? We never flop down into our chair. We want to take it slow, so we use these muscles coming up and going down. The last one we'll stay standing for this one. Let's try hands behind the head if you feel comfortable with this one. And bend forward, push up tall and relax. Excellent, everyone. Now remember, when we go to walk to the back of our chair, we never walk backwards, we always walk forward. So we have to turn first, right? So let's turn, and if you need to, hold the armrest as you walk to the back of your chair. So we're going to do a little bit of balance exercises now. And feel free to grab a drink of water if you need, no problem there at all. And when you're ready, we'll stand up behind our nice sturdy chair with feet shoulder width apart. Okay, so we want to have that space between your feet. And we're going to come nice and close to the chair for this one, because we're lifting the toes up for 10 seconds. Okay, so the body weight is coming backwards a bit, and we want to keep our body nice and straight without pushing the hips back, okay? So as much as you can, stay nice and tall and come close to your chair so you can still hold on to it. Now this one, the goal is not to do it hands-free. The goal is to do it with as little support as you feel comfortable, but always having at least a finger or 2 on the chair, okay? Because I prefer for this one, we don't ever try hands-free, but it's still a good one for us to practice. So let's take a nice deep breath in, hold the back rest with your whole hands, and lift the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep breathing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. And if it feels comfortable, you can try just the palms on the chair. Let's lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Notice how I'm not pressing my hips back. I'm really trying to keep nice and straight. That's what I want you to try to do. And you can always pull your chair a little bit closer so that it's there without you having to lean forward like this, okay? So nice and tall. And you can always try progressing to just your fingertips of the hands on the chair's backrest. Let's keep breathing as we lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Remember, you don't have to keep progressing to less support. If you feel it's challenging where you're at right now, that's perfectly fine to keep holding with however much you are. 2 fingers of each hand. Keep looking straight ahead. Lift those toes. Breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And remember, the least amount of support for this one that we ever want to try is 1 finger of each hand on the chair's backrest. No less than that, okay? But make sure you're standing tall and breathing. Toes up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll just do 2 more of these. Keep looking forward, standing nice and tall, and breathing throughout. Lift the toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And final one. I know this one's tricky. Sometimes you feel like you're going backwards, right? So you have to center your weight right in those heels and concentrate. Remember, if you have to put your toes down just to catch your balance, go right ahead, or more hand support. Let's do that one more time. Stand tall and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good, everyone. Shake those legs out. Breathe. All right, let's move on to our next balance exercise. The next one is hip circles. Because the hips are the center of our body weight and the center of our gravity, when we move the hips around, sometimes we feel a little bit off balance. So this one is a good balance exercise, and it's also good for warming up your hips when you're standing. So we'll practice this one. First thing I want you to do, and you can do this behind your chair just like this, but I'm going to do it to the side of my chair so you can see my hips better, okay? So let's practice having wide legs to start. Now we're going to push our hips forward and backward. Forward and backward. Forward and backward. So from the side, I'm pushing my hips forward, pushing them back. Okay, so the back stays straight. Follow with the hips where you're moving forward and backward. And then we're going to move the hips side to side. So we push them to one side, we push them to the other side, hips to one side, hips to the other side. So we're basically shifting our weight side to side with the hips. And when we push the hips forward and backward, we're shifting the weight forward and backward through the hips. Now let's practice putting that together into a big circle. So start by pushing your hips forward, then go to the side, to the back, to the side, and to the front in a big circle. You can hold onto the chair with your hands, with your whole hand, that's fine. And let's go around in that big circle with your hips, pushing them forwards to the side, backwards to the side, and to the front. Now let's practice progressively using a little less hand support as you slowly push those hips around in a circle. Go from the palm of your hand on the backrest to just the fingertips. If that feels comfortable for you, give it a try to go down to just 1 or 2 fingers on the backrest. And push the hips forward, side, back, side, front. Maybe 1 finger on the backrest. Is feeling okay? If it is, maybe give it a try to hover with your hand. So now we're not holding the chair. That's the goal, to be able to do it without holding any support, but use as much as you need. Now let's stop there. Let's stand up tall and remember which way you're going with your hips. Let's now go to the opposite direction. Holding onto your chair again. Start. Push them forward. Go to the opposite side. Back, side, and front again. Now we're going the other way with the hips. And try reducing the amount you're holding onto that backrest as you make your big hip circles. Pushing the center of your body's weight and gravity to the front, the side, the back, the side, the front. Now fingertips on the chair, if it feels comfortable. Try 1 or 2. Keep breathing. It's a good way to loosen up the hips and a good balance exercise. And the last one will be lifting the hands. Very good. Nice job, everyone. All right, let's move right along. Next one we're going to practice is standing on one leg. Very important balance exercise. Even if you're holding with hand support, just getting your body and your mind used to standing on one leg, balancing, is good practice. So let's take our chair and turn it to the side. So if it's in front of you right now, I want you to turn your body to the side. And if you need a secondary chair on your other side to hold on to, go ahead and grab that, or use a table, countertop, or a wall. But I think it's best that we turn to the side so that when we lift up one of our knees, we're not going to be bent over, like we're not going to have that chair in our way, right? So we won't have to worry about that so much. Hold onto your chair with your whole hand, lift up your right knee and point your toe down towards the ground, okay? And let's just hold this for 10 seconds, holding onto the chair. You can put your other hand on your hip if you're not holding something. And let's count it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your legs, shake them out. And now let's practice with a little less hand support if it feels comfortable for you. You don't have to, but try maybe the palm on the chair. Lift that right leg again, toe points down. Keep your stomach muscles tight. 10, keep breathing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Relax, shake the legs out and breathe. And remember, when you're standing on that one leg, really ground your body weight through your heel, your toe, big toe, and little toe. Let's do it again, maybe with just the fingertips on the chair, if that feels okay. If not, use a little more hand support. Right knee up, toe points down, stand tall and look forward. 10, 9, 8, 7. Use those toes and heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We'll just do it 2 more times. And shake it out and breathe. You're doing awesome, everyone. Keep up the good work. And now we'll try maybe 1 or 2 fingertips. You don't have to, just if you want a little extra challenge. You can always use a little bit more support if needed. Stand tall, lift that right knee, toe points down, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7. Use that heel, use that big and little toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And shake it out, shake it out. Breathe. And last one, okay? So this one, if you feel comfortable, you can try hovering. Once again, no pressure. This is just for when you feel ready for that advancement. And we'll stand tall, feet close together. Slowly, just 1 second here. Slowly, we'll bring up that right foot again, looking straight ahead. And if you feel comfortable, hover with the hand just above your back rest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Good job, everyone. Now let's switch sides now. So we need to put our chair on the opposite side so we can hold on to it now with our left hand. And remember, it's okay if you need a second chair on the other side to hold with both hands. Just practice with both hands, reducing support. So hold your whole hand on that chair, your left hand on the chair now. And this time we bring up the left leg. So let's stand nice and tall. If you have your hand free, try putting it on your hip. And breathing throughout. Hold that chair with your whole hand and lift. Toe points down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Shake it out. Breathe. Next one is the palm. And of course, if you don't feel you need that much starting out, you can reduce it from the beginning. We're just going on a step-by-step basis so everyone can see what we can do as we progress. Now let's lift that left knee again. Toe points down. Stand tall. And remember, keep those stomach muscles engaged. Sorry, that was about 5 seconds of me talking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Breathe. Shake it out. And down now to just the fingertips, perhaps, if it feels comfortable. Here we go. Stand nice and tall. And remember, when you lift your left foot up, use that right foot's heels, big toe and little toe, to balance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Shake it out. Just 2 left. And we'll move right along. Breathe. Here we go. Feet close together, nice and tall with your upper body. Keep it nice and upright. And now maybe 1 or 2 fingertips feels okay. If not, use a little more and it's still just as good for you to practice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous, everyone. Keep it up, keep it up. Last one will be the hovering if you feel you're there right now. If not, it's okay. Even if you want to hold with a few fingertips and then just lift for a couple of seconds to see how it feels. That's okay too, whichever you feel okay with. Now let's do it one more time. Lift that left knee, toe points down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Take a nice deep breathe. Breather in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shake those legs out. You did fabulous. Last one we're going to do for the balance. Okay, we're going to do a step forward and a step back with your same leg. So we're shifting our weight forward and we're shifting our weight backward with the same leg. So what it looks like from the side, I'll turn my chair. Let's still keep our chair on the side so we have more room in front of us and behind. Now hold the chair with that same left hand that you were just holding with, and let's take our right leg. I want you to be able to see my feet here. Let's take our right leg, step forward with that right leg, heel, then toe, and notice how I shifted forward, like I'm taking a full step forward. And now we're gonna say, no, I changed my mind, now I'm gonna step back. So take that same right leg and step back, toe, and then heel, and shift all your weight back onto that right leg again. So it's as if we're taking a full step forward with our right leg, heel touches the ground, then the toe, and we're taking almost a full step back with our right leg again. That same leg shifts forward and backward, and your weight ends up on the right leg when you go forward. It ends up on the right leg when you go back. So let's give that a try, holding onto the chair, and then progressing to a little less support. Keep looking forward. So right leg, step forward, heel and toe. Right leg, step backwards, toe and heel. Try just the palm on the chair. Right leg forward, heel and toe. Right leg forward, backward, toe and heel. Try maybe just fingertips on the chair. Right leg forward, heel and toe. Right leg backward, toe and heel. So we're shifting the weight from that right leg to the left for a second, back to the right leg when we go forward, to the left for a second, and then back to the right when we go back. Try 1 or 2 fingertips now, forward and backward, with the same leg. And last one, lifting the hand, hovering from the chair if it feels comfortable. Shifting your weight backward and forward, using the right leg. Keep looking forward. And remember, whenever you walk forward in life, you got to keep that heel on the ground before the toe does. And whenever you walk backwards, the toe touches and then the heel does. Let's do one more time. Forward and backward. Good. Now let's switch. So you can turn and have your right hand on the chair now. And we'll do the same thing with the left leg. After this, we'll be all done with our balance exercises. So start by holding with your whole hand, that's fine. Come to the middle of the chair so that when you take a step forward and backward, you'll still be able to have your hand close by or holding onto the backrest, okay? So right in the middle of your chair, let's take that left leg, step forward, heel, toe. And left leg, step backward, toe, heel. Doesn't have to be a big step, give me a little one. Heel, toe forward with the left leg. And toe, heel backward with the left leg. Now try reducing down to the palm, holding your chair. All the weight on the left leg. And all the weight on the left leg when you go forward and backward. Now try maybe just the fingertips on the chair if that feels comfortable. Remember, keep standing tall, shift forward, heel, toe. And shift backwards, toe, heel. Moving on to 1 or 2 fingers if it feels okay. Notice your body weight shifts from that right leg just for a second, then back to the left. Right leg for a second, and then back to the left. And once again, we'll finish off with some hovering if it feels okay, lifting your hand just above the backrest as you step slowly. Backwards, toe and heel, and forwards, heel and toe. Of course, the goal is always to try without holding anything if you feel comfortable. If not, more practice and you will. Very good, everyone. So let's get a nice strength. Excellent. You did all your balance exercises for today, and we'll come back and we'll use our ball today. So let's grab those exercise balls, and let's have a nice drink of water before we start with some strengthening and some range of motion with the exercise ball. How's everyone doing? Everyone feeling okay? I hope so. Let's get started with our exercise ball. First things first, make sure you had your water and make sure you come to the front of your chair. Your hips are away from that backrest and you're sitting as tall as you can. Now we're going to start out with some range of motion exercises for your wrist, which means making that wrist go in all the different ways it should, so that we keep the mobility in your wrist. So starting with this one, I want you to hold the ball in your right hand and your palm pointing upwards. Now we're going to take that ball and we're just going to bring it all the way towards us and all the way away. So from the side, it looks like this. Towards you and away. Good. 1, 2, using that wrist joint. 3, while we're holding on to something. 4, so we're working the wrist and the grip strength. 5, 6, we'll do some more challenging ones. 7, but this is still just as important. 8, 9, and 10. Now give me circles with the wrists around 5 times one way. 3, 4, 5, and 5 times around the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and hold on to that ball while you do it. 5. Good. Now with your left hand, hold the ball with your palms pointing up, and then bring that ball towards you and away using your wrist as far towards you and as far away as you can. 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5. That's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now round in circles with that wrist. 5 times one way. 3, try to keep holding the ball. 4, 5. Now let's go the other way with that ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. One more for the finger strength. This one's for the finger strength. Now this time I want you to do where you touch your thumb with each finger except on the ball. So touch your thumb to your first finger, squeeze. Thumb in the middle finger, squeeze. Thumb in the ring finger, squeeze. Thumb in the pinky, squeeze, like that 10 times each finger. So this is 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. That's 2. 3. Thumb in first, thumb in second, thumb in third, thumb in fourth. That's 4. Keep breathing. Strengthening those hands and fingers. That was 5. 6. You're doing great. Move on to some shoulder exercises next. 7. Keep breathing. 8. Last 2. 9. And number 10. Good. Now that we worked out our hands and our wrists, let's move on to some shoulders. Let's make some circles. Starting with the Ferris wheel. Okay, the Ferris wheel goes this way, the circle. So pretend you have a Ferris wheel in front of you, you're making it with the ball. So we go forward, down, back up to you, up and around, and down, back to you, making a nice big circle. 3. Keep breathing. In and out every time you go around. 4. 5. Now let's go the other way. Down, around, out, and up, back to you. Notice how when I make my big circle, I lean forward from my hips to get as big of a circle as I can. Breathe. 3. You're on a roll, everyone. Good job. 4. We're using our core because our back muscles are working too. 5, good. Now let's make a circle that goes horizontally this time. So this time it's like you're stirring a big pot of soup around in the circle. We're using our core again and our shoulders. Breathe, breathe. 4, you got it. Nice big circles. 5, wide legs. Remember that helps keep you sturdy when you're sitting. Other way now. 6, 7. Keep breathing with me. In and out. You got it. Nice job. You can do it. Last one. Around we go in this circle. 10. Nice. Shake those shoulders out and breathe. We got one more circle to do. This one is like a clock circle. This time, the circle goes like this. So hands holding onto the ball. Keep your arms straight. Go up to the 12. And let's go clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 more clockwise. Keep breathing. In through the nose. That's 2. And out through the mouth. That's 3. You've got it. Looking good out there. 4. One more time. 5. Now the other way. You're going to start to really feel it in your shoulders now. Keep breathing. 6. 7. 8. You got it. We'll give our shoulders a rest after this one. 9. And final one. Woohoo! You did it. Good job. Shake those shoulders out. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Very good. Now let's use our chest muscles and our legs a bit. So let's have the ball between your palms. Lift those elbows and touch the ball to your chest, okay? Now we're going to squeeze 2 times with the palms on the ball, pressing it inwards. So squeeze twice, then lift and tap one knee, lift and tap the other. Let's breathe as we go. Squeezing, squeezing, lift and tap, lift and tap. Squeeze, squeeze, lift and tap, lift and tap. Breathe in and out. Lift and tap, lift and tap. 4, squeeze, squeeze, lift and tap, lift and tap. You're doing so good. Keep it up. Chest and our muscles, legs and core. Squeeze, squeeze. 6, squeeze, squeeze. Lift and tap, lift and tap. 7, just 3 left. Breathing in and out. And last one we'll do, here we go. Let's squeeze, squeeze. Very nice, everyone. That's 10. Let's go to our biceps next. Place the ball in between your elbow. Make sure you sit nice and tall and have your shoulders back and relax them down. We'll squeeze 10 times. Breathe in and out when you squeeze. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in and out. Last one. Nice job. Now, let's do the opposite arm. Squeeze between your bicep and your forearm. Breathe in, sit tall. Breathe out and squeeze. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now we're going to do something for the triceps, so back in the arm. Except we're going to try it a different way. We usually do it up over our head. We're going to do it a different way. Hold on a sec. We're going to do a tricep kickback with the ball here. So I want you to hold it in your left hand, and I want you to bend forward from your hips at the front of your chair. Notice how my back is still straight. I'm just at an angle with my hips and my hips. Now bend your elbow behind you like this, and then straighten your arm with the ball behind you. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So keep that elbow pointing backwards. 3. Bend your elbow and straighten it. 4. Breathe in and out. 5. Keep leaning forward slightly, like me. 6. 7. 8. Almost there. 9. And you feel that muscle working right here. Good job. Now we're going to do the other side, okay? So I'll move my chair. One sec. And you can stay put. You just have to hold it now in your right hand. Sit tall and bend forward from the hips. Bend your elbow behind you. Straighten it. Breathe in and out. 2. 3. Breathe in and out. 4. 5. Almost there. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Very good. Now I'll move my chair. One sec. Okay, now let's put one hand on top of the ball and one hand on the bottom, and let's pretend we're driving. Turn the steering wheel. 1. One hand's on top, then the other. 2. Keeping your arms straight and breathe. 3. 4. 5. 6. Using the shoulders. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Very good. Now hold the ball with 2 hands, and we're going to reach up to the top right and then down to the bottom left. Okay, so we're going diagonal. Top right to the bottom left. Now when you go to the bottom left, I want you to lift up your left leg, point your toe up like that. Okay, so breathe in, put your foot down, top right. Breathe out, bottom left, lift the left toes up. 1. Breathe in and out. 2. 3. 4. Breathe in and out. 5. We're going to stop there because time is flying. Okay, now let's do the other side. Top left to the bottom right. Now, top left, breathe in, and bottom right, lift that right foot up, toe up. Let's do 5. Breathe in and out. Top left, bottom right, right foot up. 2. 3. Almost there. 4. And last one of this one. 5. Good. Now let's try placing the ball underneath your right foot. And I want you to roll it forward. Roll it forward so that your heel is on the ball, but your leg is almost straight, okay? We're going to work the hamstring muscles, the back of your thighs, by pressing our heel down on the ball, but make sure your knee's not bent. You roll the ball forward enough so the leg is basically almost straight. Now let's do 10 presses with our right heel into that ball. 1, 2. You can feel the back of your thigh. 3, 4, 5. When you press down, 6. That's working. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, let's roll the ball back, and we're going to go side to side, on the ball. 1, 2. Using those hip muscles, turning inward and outward. 4. Keep breathing. 5. Sit tall, keep your stomach tight. 6, 7. Almost there. 8, 9. And one more time. Ta-da! You did it. So now we need that left foot under the ball. Roll it forward so that your left heel's on the ball, but your leg is almost straight, okay? So roll it away from you a bit. And now let's press down with that left heel on the ball, and you can feel the back of your thigh. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now roll it back and go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I want you to try something fun here. So let's put the ball in between our legs, right in the middle. Now for this one, you're going to want to hold on to the seat of your chair, okay? So one hand on one side of the seat and the other hand on the other side of the seat. Behind you. Sitting at the front of the chair, put your legs on one side of the ball. Now without moving that ball, let's lift our legs up and over to the other side. So we're really using our core muscles here, okay? So use your arms to support yourself by holding onto the seat. If you really want, you could use the armrest as well. Okay, so let's lift our feet up and over that ball without touching it. Let's breathe in and breathe out. 1, good. Breathe in and out. 2, up and over, legs together. 3, breathing in and out. 4, 5, very good. Almost there. 6, using the core. 7, last 3. 8, 9, and last one. Woohoo! Nice job, everyone. Okay, now we're gonna do one more exercise with this ball because we gotta get a little standing stretching, strengthening in before we stretch. This is a seated balance exercise. So place your right foot on the ball, right underneath your knee. Okay. Now we can start by holding onto your armrest. And we're going to lift up our left foot, like so. And then we're going to bring one arm out to the side. And if you're comfortable, bring your other arm out to the side. Let's hold this balance for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Relax. And now let's put our left foot on the ball right underneath your knee. And we're going to hold the armrest to start. Sit nice and tall. Use the stomach muscles when you're balancing. Lift up your opposite foot. And arms out to the side if you're comfortable. And let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, everyone. Let's get rid of the ball for today. Remember to give it a good wash later on. And feel free to sanitize your hands if you want. Get some water, and we'll do a little bit of standing up strengthening before we stretch it all out. Good work. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing okay with me. And remember, if you need to have a little bit more time to relax, you can always press pause. Just come back when you feel ready. We're going to go up onto our heels now. We're going to go up onto our toes. 5 times 5 seconds. So feet are shoulder width apart, nice and close to your chair for support. You can hold on for this one. We're not doing balance now, just strengthening. So push up onto your toes, lifting your heels. 5 times 5 seconds. Here we go. Breathe in and out throughout. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strengthening the calves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now make sure your legs are wide apart. We're going to do our squats 5 times 5 seconds. Keep your head looking forward, and like when we go to sit down, press those hips back, bend the knees, not past your toes though. Breathing in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, you don't have to go down too far, only if you're comfortable. Breathe in and out. 5, 4, 1. Remember, body weight balance in your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just one more time. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Last one we'll do is we'll bring our leg to the side 5 times, 5 seconds. Make sure you're behind your chair, feet together. Hold on to the arm backrest for support. Keep nice and tall. Don't lean as best you can. And when you bring your leg out, toe points forward. Let's breathe in, right leg first. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in and right leg comes out again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Making those hips strong. Breathe in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now the left leg 5 times. Breathe in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that toe pointing forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go, everyone. So now let's stretch. Close to your backrest. Nice big step back with one of your legs. Keep your upper body upright. Bend that front knee. Back leg stays straight. Heel on the ground. And toes point forward. Breathe into the stretch. And stepping forward. Opposite leg now. Big step back. And bend that front knee. Back leg stays straight. Good. We're going to take our time now and have a seat, and we'll finish off with our seated stretches. Beginning with a nice deep breath in, fingers together, inside out, reaching up and out. Now the next stretch is chin to chest, shoulders back, and breathe. Now lean your head to the right, relax the shoulders, the ear is drawn to the right shoulder. Breathe. And now your left ear to the left shoulder. Relax as you breathe. Good. And now for the back of the shoulder, right hand, left shoulder, right elbow towards you into the left. Breathe. Left hand, right shoulder, left elbow towards you and to the right this time. Breathe. Let's stretch the tricep. Right hand, right shoulder. Lift your elbow till you feel that stretch. Breathe. Sitting tall. And your left hand now on the left shoulder, lifting and breathing. Good. Let's put the fingers together, inside out. Breathe in and reach up as high as you can. Stretch up there and breathe. And release. Now let's stretch our sides. Wide legs. Bring your right arm up and over your head. Grab your wrist. Gently pull over to the left side. Breathe. And your left arm up and over your head. Gently grab your wrist and pull over gently to the right side. Breathing. Feet together and hands outside your right leg or on your right arm rest. Sit nice and tall. And as you breathe out, turn and look behind your right shoulder. Keep breathing. And to the left side. Sit tall and breathe. In and out as you turn. Good. Now let's stretch our low back. Right knee towards your chest, nice and tall, sitting. Inhale and exhale. And your opposite leg. We're almost done now. Thanks for hanging in with me while we stretch it out. Let's stretch our inner thighs, wide legs, fingers together, inside out. Breathe in. Breathe out and reach forward. Make sure you press those heels into the ground. Feel that stretch in your inner thighs. Good. Now for the front of your thighs, turn to the right. Put your hand on your backrest and on your right arm rest. Right foot in front. Slide your left toes behind you as far as they go. And sit tall. You'll feel a stretch right here. This one takes a little bit of practice to get used to how to do it. But once you find the right position, you'll really feel that nice stretch here. Make sure you hold on to your backrest and your arm rest as you breathe. And slowly and carefully turn to the left now. Left foot's in front. Grab your backrest and your arm rest in front. Slide the right toes back as far as they can. Sit tall and breathe. Good. Now for the hip stretch, slowly turn to the front. Bring your foot up to your opposite knee. If it's too much of a hip stretch, slide it down and cross at the ankle. Sit tall as we breathe, in and out. As you exhale, if it's comfortable, fold forward from your hip gently, breathe. And the opposite leg, and then we'll just have one more stretch. Thank you for your patience this morning. Let's breathe in, sitting tall, and out. Until your hip muscles feel relaxed. Keep breathing. And exhale, bend slightly if you wish. Very good. And last stretch for the backs of the legs. Sit nice and tall, front of your chair, heel touching the ground, toe points up on that nice straight leg. Let's breathe in. And as you breathe out, bending from the hips forward, keep the head lifted and breathe into the stretch. And the opposite leg, and we'll be all done for the day. Nice and tall, straight leg, heel touching, toe up, breathe in and out. Very nice work, everyone. Have a great deep breath in and out. Have a fabulous day, everyone. The sun is shining. It's summertime, so let's make it a good one. Thanks for working hard with me. See you next time.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Teacher.
You're very welcome. Thanks for joining me. It means a lot.